Hi everyone, welcome back to Linux. Today we are going to see about machine learning lifecycle. Before going to that, if you are a fresher or if you want to get in a machine learning job, what the job will look like. If you're in a fresher, you will think like, oh, it's in a machine learning job. We usually create the model and train the model, evaluate the model, right? But that's not a case. It is before building the model, we need to identify what business problem it has to solve because the companies are creating the model, they don't just create the model for fun. They of course need to solve some business problem, right? So before building the model, we we must need to find what is the business problem. So it the model must kind of solve some problem, right? If the mail is spam or not spam, or the transaction is fraud or good, like that, right? So before building the model, we need to what business problem it has to solve. Once we identify the problem, then we go for a name machine learning building the model, right? And before that, we need to collect the data because each model requires the data, right? Any model requires data. So for our specific business problem, you have to collect the relevant data either in internet, which if it's publicly available. Most of the real world problems don't available in public, so we manually grab the data or we can take in a survey from the stakeholders like that. Once we collected the data, we go for a pre-processing because the data may contains noises and missing values. During the pre-processing, we format the data in the way that model will perform better. Once we pre-process the data, we go for a model selection. In this place, in this stage, we create the uh, almost any number of models and we train them and we evaluate the model. Once we train the model, we have to check whether the model will perform good or not. That stage is called as model evaluation. If it's only good, then it's go for deployment. Right? That's correct. If the model not performing well, why don't you want to deploy? So once the model performed well, then it's go for in a deployment. Once the model is deployed, the model available for any user or some internal use, and we usually monitor the model because the model may do some mistakes. So we usually monitor the mistakes and alert the system when it goes wrong. And kind one major problem is data shifting problem. That is the model trained on very fast data and current data is not the same distribution of in a model trained data. So model may not perform well. So this can be monitored at this stage. And after monitoring, usually company updates the models or change the data set. So that's why the cycle joins again here because the business problem is already identified. And once the monitored, if it's in a data shifting problem, we have to collect again new data. Or if you want to build the to choose the different models, we use in a same data and do same pre-processing and only choose the different model here and rest of the steps are remain same. And that's it about machine learning lifecycle. I think I've been taking lots of theory in the previous till the videos. So the next video we will solve some problem in machine learning. Thank you.